Hello there guys, it is Tico here bringing you guys another video of Yugioh Duelists of the Roses, the Duelists of the Roses. So I had another request, and this request I actually wanted to really do because I hadn't made a reptile deck in this game yet. I knew what I wanted to put in it, but I actually never made it, so I decided to make it. If you've seen the last video that I did for my warrior deck, the strategy for this deck is a little bit similar. It uses Darkness Approaches and it also uses Magician of Faith. But since reptiles, they're kind of like the outcast of the game, and I will go on to more detail on why I'm calling them outcasts. It works a little bit differently here. So while I was actually looking yesterday, I was trying to look up whether there were more reptiles in the game. I was like, man, there's got to be more reptiles in the game. You know, I have every card, but there's got to be more. Then I ran across a topic that was mentioning how reptiles, they're like how the game is like racist towards reptiles, because reptiles in this game, they do not have any bonus advantage from being in any field. So no matter what the field is, no matter if it's normal, mountain, forest, or whatever it is, tune, whatever it is, no reptile will ever get any bonus from the field. Nor will they get a power-up bonus like the 500, nor will they get an additional movement bonus. So the only one that actually gets a bonus is Toon Alligator, and that's because it's considered a toon. So it gains an additional 500 from being in a toon field. Other than that, pretty much reptiles have no advantage whatsoever. They can only move one space because they don't gain any advantage from any field, and they don't get any power bonus from being in a field. So they're kind of like just pretty much bland. They're just they are what they are, and that's it. Nothing more. But at the same time, that's also what gives them their edge, and I will actually go into more detail as to why that is. So first off, I got Serpentine Princess as my deck leader. I got it at a rank 2 first lieutenant right now. So let's get on with the topic at hand. 3 Curse Breaker in the deck, 3 Magician of Faith, we already know what it does, 3 Serpent Marauder. Now Serpent Marauder is a key card in this deck. It's a level 2, but it's a key card, and it ideally forces every opponent's card to be just like reptiles. Since reptiles get no bonus from any field type in this game, that means they don't get any movement bonus from any field type in this game. So they're always going to only be able to move one space. Whereas other cards that whenever they're in a field where they can move, where they have an advantage, they can move 2 spaces that turn. But for reptiles, it's a little bit different. They can only move 1 regardless of whatever the field is, because they don't get any bonus. What Serpent Marauder does is it makes it to where it's a nature effect. As long as this card remains in face-up defense position, it cancels any increased movement effects for all cards. So pretty much no card in the game will be able to move 2 spaces. No card in the game will be able to move 2 spaces. Only card that will be able to move 2 spaces is cards that have I think the deck leader abilities will still allow them to move 2 spaces, I believe, but the card effects and I think field effects prevent them from moving 2 spaces. So it essentially makes all monsters be able to only move 1 space. All cards will only be able to move 1 space, whether they're reptile or not. So it puts every other opponent's cards into the same level playing field as reptiles. So it cancels the advantage that other cards have over reptiles. So I like this card a lot because of that. Serpent Marauder, pretty cool. Next we got 3 Emperor of the Land and Sea. Now this card is the strongest reptile that you can use in game, which is sad. It's only 1800, but it's very good because it's water. It's a water attribute, and that's a key part of what makes this deck tick. And next up we got 3 Serpentine Princess. It's also a water attribute. It's a reptile, of course. 5 stars, just like Emperor of the Land and the Sea. The effect is even better though. When this card is flipped, all reptiles gain 900 bonus points. 900 bonus points. I think that's the highest bonus points you can get from a card in this game. 900. So it is very strong, and you can run 3 of them, and it's such a deck leader. So you know, it's very powerful. Next up we got 3 Burning Land. We all know that power field spell cards in this game, they all give a bonus or something. The Burning Land is a little bit different. It pretty much makes all spaces normal. So if the opponent is gonna gain any additional bonus from being in like a forest field or mountain or whatever, this makes everything normal. So again, it levels the playing field for everybody, since reptiles do not get any bonuses whatsoever from any field in this game. Burning Land makes everybody else play on the same level playing field as reptiles. So I really like this. You know, it forces everybody to only be able to move 1 space, takes away everybody's bonus, but pretty much that's ideally how reptiles play. So this is a card that doesn't affect them in a negative way, but it does affect them in a positive way. It makes everybody come down to their level. So, you know, I think it's pretty cool. Next we got one Tremendous Fire. I got one copy just because it's a filler. I really like it as a filler. Inflict 1,000 points of damage to the opponent. 3 Darkness Approaches, we know what it does. 3 Sebex Blessing, gives us 600 points to all reptiles on the field. We got 3 Aqua Shorus, gives 600 points to all water attribute monsters on the field. Then we got 3 Raised Body Heat. Raised Body Heat, it pretty much powers up with reptiles and dragons by 500. We also got 3 Power of Kaishin. It powers up all water attribute monsters by 500. And we got 3 Paralyzing Potion, Eternally Spellbind whatever monster it is attached to that's not a machine. And then we also got 3 Royal Decree to negate all traps. The full deck cost is 904, so that's pretty low. So we'll be able to play pretty much any opponent in this game. So now let's get on with the topic at hand, with the gist of it all. Let's get on with the duel. And I want to show exactly what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead, for example, and I'm going to play. Do I want to play against Pegasus? I want to play against Pegasus first off, because Pegasus is always a good opponent to play against. But the deck is going to work a little bit like the previous deck did, you know, with Magician of Faith and Darkness Approaches. But it's even more effective of getting strong really quickly because of the fact that, you know, reptiles, even though there's only like 2-3 reptiles that are useful in this game, like 3 of them, you know, pretty much, they have a lot of support going for them, you know. So let's actually get started. Alright, so first things off, we got a full hand right here. We are going to move 1 space forward and put the Serpent Marauder face up in defense. We want to put that there on the field right away because it pretty much negates any movement, any additional movement effects. Then we will keep on. Oh, opponent has Tremendous Fire. Pegasus, I knew it. I knew it. Pegasus always has something up his sleeve. That's why I like playing against the guy. Alrighty, so let's see. Now we got a Royal Decree. We are going to dump the Darkness Approaches and set the Royal Decree down. Move another space forward. Alrighty. Something gets a power increase. By the way, I really liked reptiles for some reason. I don't know why, but I just liked how they are just good, you know, in a sense. Like the fact that they're pretty much like outcast, and it's funny because when I was actually reading that topic that I was actually mentioning to you guys at the very beginning, that somebody was calling like and saying the game was racist against reptiles. I really liked that because I thought it was really funny. Because then in that same topic, another guy replied that the game is not racist against reptiles because while reptiles don't have any field that gives them any bonuses, the game is not really racist because if reptiles still go into the toon field, they'll still get a power decrease. So it's like oh no, they're not racist because they still get the negative effect of the toon field, even though they don't get any bonus effects from any field. So you know, I think they're still racist because the game is forcing them to be weak still. So I don't know. I just thought it was funny, but maybe I'm just nerdy, and that's why I thought it was funny. All right, so let's activate Burning Land over here. It's gonna turn the whole field into normal in this corner. Like we said before, you know, normal is good for reptiles because they don't get any bonus anyways. So it levels out the playing field, and that's pretty much what we want. Alright, we got another Mimic Cat. I assume he's going to get back Tremendous Fire. By the way, one cool thing that a lot of people don't do in this game, the opponent does everything quickly. Sometimes you can't tell what they're doing. For example, if they fuse 2 monsters and you don't know what they fused into, it's always easy to just press R1 and then just go into the enemy graveyard and you can see what's in their graveyard. For example, if they fuse into a Meteor Black Dragon, you would be able to see a Meteor Dragon and a Red Eyes Black Dragon in their graveyard. And right now, he just activated Mimicat and took back Tremendous Fire. How do I know he took back Tremendous Fire? Because when I looked into his graveyard, his Tremendous Fire is gone and in this place is Mimicat. So he got back that Tremendous Fire. So, you know, it's an easy way to figure out exactly what the opponent has. So let's actually keep dumping this stuff. I don't really want the paralyzing potion. I'm waiting till I draw one of the reptiles, either Emperor of the Land and Sea or Serpentine Princess. I haven't drawn one of them. It kind of sucks that this game, this deck kind of like just relies on having 2 monsters that are strong. That's it. Every other monster is weak. So there's Tremendous Fire. So I lose another 1,000. That's nice. Let's see if we can draw one of the monsters we want. Man, what's going on here? I'm not drawing a single monster. The game is not wanting to give me one of the 6 monsters that I want to power up. By the way, once I draw either Serpentine Princess or Emperor of the Land and Sea, you're going to see exactly what I mean. Like, this deck just powers them up so quickly, it's not even funny. Alright, let's put the Aqua Shores over here. Back here. And turn again. And let's hope I draw one. I got 25 cards left in my deck. Hopefully... I mean, I've drawn pretty much like a third of my deck already. And I still don't have one of the copies that I need. Alright, so let's see again. Alright, so we got Serpent Marauder. I want... Let me check real quick how many spells and traps I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to summon something. So let me summon my Serpent Marauder. Why not, you know? And activate Raise Body Heat. I'm trying to mill through my deck real quick. See if I can draw into something stronger. But can't see exactly. Got another Royal Decree. That's worthless. So I'm gonna get rid of them and see if I can draw more cards. I think it's funny because when I'm trying to show it, it's like the game decides to just be a douchebag and not give me a monster. Alright, let's see if my luck turns around. Another Serpent Marauder. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. I mean, that's so lovely, guys. That's so lovely. Let's summon it. Might as well. Let's put it there. Like, come on. I'm halfway through my deck right now already. I gotta have something. I gotta get a Serpentine Princess. Like, when you calculate the odds, if you got 3 copies of the same card, you should have very good odds to draw it turn 1. But sometimes the game doesn't like to do that. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to activate the Darkness Approaches already. I got 2 of them. I got a Magician of Faith. I got a Serpent Marauder. So let's equip all these to the Serpent Marauder, to the Emperor of the Land and Sea. Alright. And I guess, you know what? I'm just going to like go on ahead and just do this. I think I'm going to dump a man, I'm still don't have a Serpentine Princess. What's going on here, man? The game is just like saying like you're not getting anything today. Alright, so let's dump everything. See if the game decides to give me something. And I can't play anything because I got too many. So I guess what I'll have to do is I'll have to activate the Sebek's Blessing. It gives a power up to all my reptiles by 600. Then I can dump all of these and equip the power of Kaishin to my Emperor of the Land and Sea. And then I will end my turn. Let's move 1 space forward here. I will keep this one here because I don't want anything to move 2 spaces. Even though I got another Serpent Marauder in face-up defense. I don't think this is a good showing of what I wanted to show because it's going too slow. So I'm gonna speed it up right now. Okay. So I have... Wow, man. What is going on here? It's another after another. Alright. Let me dump one of these. Number of monsters on the field. That's okay. I'm gonna get rid of it. Just trying to mill through my deck real quick. This one is 1800. I'm gonna let it be destroyed. Switch defense. Darkness approaches, darkness approaches. Emperor of the Land and Sea. And turn. Let it be destroyed by Rogue Doll. Alright, alright. Come on, come on. And here we have a Serpentine Princess. Okay, so here's where things are gonna get started finally. Alright, we're gonna summon Serpentine Princess. And before we do anything, let's see. We got an Aqua Shoros. We got Darkness Approaches. First things first, we're going to flip Serpentine Princess up. Everything gets a power up. Then we are going to play Aqua Shoros. Those two get a power up. Then we are going to activate a Darkness Approaches. Set those down. We can activate Magician of Faith again. Get back Darkness Approaches. Move this forward. Move this forward. Keep that there, and turn. Alright. I think Pegasus has got the idea. Alright, so next up, we need to power things up even more. Alright, so first things off, we are going to get rid of the other Serpent Marauder. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want to power up things even faster. So let's get rid of that one. Flip this one over here. Power everything up. Flip this one over here. Power everything up. Then we are going to activate this Darkness Approaches. Then flip Magician of Faith. Get back Sebek's Blessing, because we already have a Darkness Approaches on field. And then we are going to move forward one space. And turn. Alright, so I think things are going out. I just wanted to draw a Serpentine Princess. And I guess you guys kind of like get the gist now. I mean, there's a whole lot of power-ups that you can just activate one after another, Alright, so Serpentine Princess forward, power up. This over here, this over here. Parrot Dragon is gonna go bye-bye. I got a Royal Decree still, so even my opponent have straps, he can't do anything. Then we're gonna flip this one up over here. Power everything up again. Then we are going to activate the Darkness Approaches again. And that sets Magician of Faith. And then we flip up Magician of Faith. Get back Darkness Approaches again. And you guys know the deal. So I think that's it for the opponent pretty much. I don't think there's anything else that he can do. It's pretty much over. I'm gonna trap him. So Serpentine Princess is gonna move one space forward, get a power up. Serpent Marauder is gonna move to the side. Kill that. It's funny how I powered up the Serpent Marauder to 7,300. Emperor of the Land and Sea moves forward. I'm putting them all face up, by the way, because it doesn't really matter at this point, because they're all continuing to get power-ups. And then I'll activate Darkness Approaches one more time. Set everything. Get it back again. And end turn. So in this turn, the opponent is going to lose, because no matter what he does, all my monsters got over 7,000 attack. So all I have to do is attack once and I will win. And everything gets another power up to 900. And my attack is 9,300. So as you guys can see, I mean, it skyrockets pretty quickly. I mean, that was a pretty bad showing at the beginning because things were going really slow. I wasn't drawing a Serpentine Princess at all, because that's pretty much what makes the whole deck work, you know. The effect of Serpentine Princess when it flips and it gives everything 900. If you have 3 of those face up and you have the Darkness Approaches with Magician of Faith, you can just keep flipping them up and down, up and down, up and down, non-stop, and you know the opponent is not going to be able to do anything about it. Let's pick a different opponent. An opponent is going to be quicker. That's a bit more aggressive. How about Darkness Ruler? I'd like this guy. This should be a good showing. By the way, the thing I like about reptiles is that the 2 main reptiles that are strong, Emperor of the Land and Sea and Serpentine Princess, they're both water attribute, so it gives them like a huge advantage, you know, in that sense. Let's go ahead and dump the Paralyzing Potion, activate Burning Land. It's gonna level the playing field. Now everything is going to lose its bonus, and nothing can move 2 spaces in a row. See, that's the cool thing, you know. Their disadvantage is an advantage, you know, because they don't lose anything, but the opponent does lose something. I think that's like the coolest thing about it. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna put one over here on this side. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna activate another one over here in this corner. Why not? Let's turn more things into my field advantage. So the only thing that he has left is this back here. So all I need to do is get another Burning Land in that corner, and I will have the advantage because I lose nothing, but they do lose something. Yeah. All right. So he's playing defensive right now. So I'm not gonna need the Serpent Marauder because since I've already turned the field to my advantage, which is normal. The effect of Serpent Marauder is gonna be useless because it's just the effect, you know, making things move twice, 2 spaces. But since the field is already to my advantage, that's not an advantage anymore because they can't move 2 spaces anyways now. So I'm on my turn now. So this is the point the Serpent Marauder becomes useless. At the beginning, it might be useful, but once you turn your field, the whole field normal, it's not useful anymore because the opponent can't move 2 spaces anyways. All right, so let us place another Raised Body Heat there, hoping the opponent decides to attack me. I'm not attacking because I always want to trick him into attacking me. There we go. So he's going to lose 800. Okay. Next up we have Paralyzing Potion. And let's just dump that Serpent and turn again. Okay. I don't know what he's doing. By the way, I don't know why he's called Panic in this game. Not Panic. I mean, I don't know why he's called Darkness Ruler. Because he's called Panic in the real game. Alright. first thing I want to do, I don't know what that card is, so I'm gonna power up everything I have. I'm gonna dump a Darkness Approaches because I want to have one in my graveyard for Magician of Faith whenever I do get her. And next turn I'm going to set the Royal Decree because this guy uses a lot of traps. By the way, it's funny how this deck has such a low deck cost considering that it has so many good cards. I mean, not good in a sense, but I mean they work so well that you would expect the deck itself to be a higher cost, but it's not. Alright, so we got 2 Emperor of the Land and Sea, and the rest we needed to be Serpentine Princess. So I'm going to set Royal Decree here in this corner, and I move this 1 space forward and this 1 space forward. There we go. I figured that was a trap. Okay, so he's pretty much stuck in that corner where things with the field is still dark. I'm trying to figure out if I can do something right now. All right, I'm going to move the Emperor of the Land and Sea to the left. Take over that. Move it over here. Then I'll set this in defense and turn. The reason why I set it in defense, if I moved it forward, he might have been able to like just summon something and attack my deck leader directly. And I didn't want that to happen. Let's give everything a power up of 600 points. And move forward 1 space. Move forward another space. It's 2,000 right now. Let's move forward with this as well. And turn. Oh wow, he just placed his monster, his deck leader, right in front of my monster. Right in front of my Serpentine Princess. And he only has 2,400 life points. So what we can do is, I mean, do I want to be douchebaggy? Yeah, why not? Let's give the Serpentine Princess a power up of 500 points. And then attack King Jami Makai, the deck leader, directly. And that's 3,400. And that's a win. Alright, I think I will play one more duel. Against who? Who will I play another duel against? I'm trying to think of a good opponent. Oh wow, look at that. I got 3 in a row. Gorgon's Eye. There we go. You saw it, guys. Just randomly clicking and I got it. I think I mentioned that in the other video, right? Where I randomly clicked and I got three of something else in a row and it gave me Skull Knight. That happens to me a lot for some reason. I think the game is just like, you know what? Just take it, man. You're too good. Just take it. Just take it. We're not even going to try to attempt to keep them from you. Just take everything. And that's what the game does. The game is like, just take it, man. Alright, so let's do Richard Slicing of York. The last person to play against. I wonder how long this video is. I have no idea. Sometimes when I begin playing, I just have no idea how long the video goes for. And I guess that's a good thing because it's more entertainment for you guys. And you can see me struggle, try to figure out the strategy, try to make everything work. It's more legit, guys. It's more legit. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the very beginning, right? And in the very beginning right now, like, I got nothing right now that I can use as a power up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump a Darkness Approach so I can have one in my graveyard. And to prevent the opponent from being able to move 2 spaces since the field is to their advantage, I put the Serpent Marauder face up. So nothing can move 2 spaces. And so, he just powered up something. So that's a monster. We got a Sebek's Blessing. You know what? I'm gonna dump another darkness approaches. I keep a royal decree. I'm gonna end my turn again. Wonder what the card is that he summoned. I'm hoping I draw like a Emperor of the Land and Sea. Oh wait, he's not moving forward. I was hoping he would. Alright, I guess before I do anything, I'm going to activate Burning Land. Now, once I activate Burning Land, I can get rid of the Serpent Marauder. Like I said, you know, the Serpent Marauder's sole purpose is to slow things down enough for me to be able to get my strategy going. But once I turn the field into normal, the opponent can move 2 spaces anyway. So, like I said, the effect, the bonus effect, you know, the advantage of using Serpent Marauder goes away. And pretty much you want to get rid of it. That way you can use its monster slot to have a stronger monster on the field. So this monster, whatever it is not stronger than me. So I will summon Emperor of the Land and Sea. Equip it with 2 raised body heats. Attack. Beautiful Head Huntress is gone and 1200 damage. Alright, okay, end my turn now. Okie dokie. But yeah, I like that Serpent Marauder or Marauder Serpent. I really like that card. I think it's pretty cool. Alright. First things off, let's put the Aquasaurus back here. And let's attack 1 space. Panther Water? Wow. Wait, I think the deck leader gives all his monsters a power up, right? Extended support range. Oh no, it reduces their cost. Oh, so that was a monster that was powered up. That was the monster that was powered up at the very start. That's nice, okay. Alright. My monster is 2800. I doubt he has anything stronger because he switched everything to defense. That's an easy way to figure out whether the opponent has anything that can beat you. It's, you know, if he has something in defense. So let's summon a second Emperor of the Land and Sea. The main strategy, like mainly what you want to have on the field all at once, is 2 Emperor of the Land and Sea and then 3 Serpentine Princess. If you have that, that's like so OP, it's not even funny. Let's activate the Aquasaurus. Let's attack. Attack. Alright. And I think I'm gonna end it right there. Yep, that's it. He has to move to the other side. I think I'm going to checkmate him. That's what I'm gonna do for the win. I'm going to checkmate him. Alright, so far the field is that. So I'm going to activate this right here to turn this field in this corner, which he's moving towards too. I'm gonna turn it into normal as well. And I'm gonna push him into that corner. Kill M-Water number 1. But this is what I'm saying. I mean, even without Serpentine Princess, and even without like Magician of Faith, Darkness Approaches combo, the fact remains that Reptiles, Emperor of the Land and Sea, and Serpentine Princess, they have so many power-ups. I mean, they have Sebek's Blessing, they got Aquasaurus, they got Raised Body Heat. What's the other one they had? They got Power of Kaishin. I mean, they got so many power-ups, you know, that it's not even funny. And that's mainly what gives them their huge advantage, you know, that they have so many power-ups like that. Alright, so I'm gonna move this forward 1 space. 1 space over here, 1 space over here. Then I'm gonna end my turn. I wonder if he's going to decide to attack one of my monsters. I doubt it. I don't think he's crazy enough to do that. We got another Serpentine Princess. Wow, man, this is just not fair, man. Alright, so let's dump that Curse Breaker. Equip the Serpentine Princess. Let's display battle animations. The Serpentine Princess will attack this right here. Oh wow, there's nothing there. Let's attack this. It's a trap. Does the opponent have anything at all to like counter me? I mean, it seems like he has nothing. I'm gonna switch his defense. I just want to see a battle. I want to see something happen. Okay, so he's doing that. Alright, he's gonna summon something there. He switches his defense. He has a monster, right? Let's give everything another power up. Another Sebek's Blessing. Power up, everything up to 600. Let's give the Serpentine Princess power up. 900 for everything. And then we'll move one space here. Put the Serpentine Princess in the middle. And he will attack it. I'm just trying to bait him into attacking it. Just attack me, man. Attack me. Oh, another 900. Awesome. A Panther Warrior. Wow, you are outclassed. I want to see the attack animation. Let's see. Oh my god, this is fun. This is fun. But that's what I'm talking about. I mean, Serpentine Princess power up, Sebek's Blessing power up, Aquasaurus power up, Power of Kaishin power up, Raised Body Heat power up, Megamorph power up. You know, they got a lot of power ups. And if you combine 3 Serpentine Princesses on the field at the same time, and then you have Darkness Approaches with Magician of Faith, and you can flip them up and down. If you can flip up 3 Serpent Princess or at the same time, Serpentine Princess at the same time, that's 2400 bonus. If you do that with Darkness Approaches, that's 2400 bonus every single turn. I mean, you guys, you gotta admit how broken that is, right? You gotta admit that's pretty broken. All right, so you know what? Since the duel's almost over, let's do that brokenness. Let's do that brokenness right now. I have a Darkness Approaches in my hand, right? And I got 2 Serpentine Princesses on the field. So let's activate a Darkness Approaches. Flips them down. I'm gonna flip the first one up. All reptiles gain 900. Flip the second one up. All reptiles gain another 900. So now our Emperor of the Land and Sea 7,600. And then this 7,100 will attack the last monster, the Judgment. And after the attack animation, I will have won the duel because he will be in checkmate. That means he can't do anything. So I don't get it though. Emperor of the Land and Sea attacks with water. I think the attack animations in this game, they're kind of what's the word? Lacking variety. The animation's not bad, but they're lacking variety. And some of the attack animations, they lack punch. They lack the punch. Like they look kind of timid, kind of weak compared to what you would expect them to be. You know, you don't see a big explosion or anything. But I guess it's just what it was for this era. You know, the game is just old, so they probably didn't have the ability to just I don't know, give it all flashy fireworks that we have today in the games. But and checkmate. You can't move. You win. I won. What do you think, guys? What do you think of the deck? I will give you guys another look at it, you know, while I talk about how the duel's over. But look at that. I almost got 3 Root Kaisers in a row. But, you know, that's just what it is, man. It's like, even though they don't have any power-ups or any bonus field, the fact that they can turn everything to normal and it doesn't in any way negatively affect them because they don't get any power-up anyways is an advantage. And then the fact that they have so many power-ups, you know, Serpentine Princess, what do you call it, Sebek's Blessing, Aquasaurus, Raised Body Heat, Power of Kaishin. I mean, it's just a lot of power-ups, man. It just works. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully now you see how well reptiles can work if you put a lot of power-ups, things that work together in them. You know, raised body heat, power cushing, Aquashoros, Sebek's blessing, Serpentine Princess. That's a lot of power-ups. I mean, if you have all those, you can just make a monster 5,000 attack points in an instant. You know, and then Magician of Faith, Darkness Approaches combo. You can easily reach 9,999 no problem after a few turns if you just keep it up. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and listening. I will catch you guys later. Leave me your comments below and peace out.